Hi, I'm Steve Paulson. I'm a solutions architect for SpectraLogic, and you're watching the introduction to BlackPearl for media and entertainment. Now, if you haven't yet watched the first video where I introduce and define BlackPearl as both a NAS and an object storage solution, please do watch that video before moving forward. The background there will really help you make sense of everything that follows here. The media and entertainment industry is facing some truly unique challenges. As camera resolutions continue to grow, the quantity of data produced by a single hour of content grows exponentially. Just imagine the next Super Bowl or World Series or even the next Olympic Games shot using 8K cameras. Even if your current asset management solution doesn't handle that kind of resolution today, you're still going to need a storage solution that can preserve the raw footage from dozens or even hundreds of cameras. That many content hours with that kind of resolution means a lot of data to be stored. Or consider the many organizations now working to digitize decades of older legacy content because of the chemical volatility of the old reels still sitting on warehouse shelves. As those things are digitized, they produce massive amounts of historical content that now needs a new place to live in the digital realm. M&E customers really are facing a trifecta of challenges that need to be met by a new kind of storage solution: a safe and future-proof archive that will work for legacy content, for current production needs, and something that can handle the inevitable growth that comes with future technologies. And it has to be affordable too. So for many years, M&E archives have employed digital tape as the best overall storage medium to warehouse massive amounts of content. But tape has always been painful and complex and pretty expensive to maintain. Most of that is driven by layers of software that we call middleware, which had to sit in between your asset management environment and your tape system to take care of moving content back and forth. But the costs of capacity-based software licensing, of data movement, and the proprietary formats used keep this from being a truly viable solution moving into the future. At Spectra, we saw this challenge taking shape years ago, so we worked to create and position BlackPearl to become the gold standard for archive management in a world that now more than ever needs a better kind of archive. So we've been working with dozens of mainstream asset management software vendors to integrate BlackPearl directly into their archive functionality. On this slide, you can see a handful of some of the more popular packages with whom we already have fully certified BlackPearl integrations, but there are more than these. We've worked with each one to create a BlackPearl client that integrates directly into their software and speaks that Spectra S3 language to the BlackPearl. This appliance-based approach eliminates the complex middleware layer, frees you from capacity-based pricing and vendor lock-in, and dramatically simplifies the support model. Now, as before, we have the same kinds of storage targets that we can attach to BlackPearl based on the workflow requirements. We can create temporary persistence rules using Arctic Blue, ensuring that your most recently archived content can be restored in seconds, leveraging the instant responsiveness of disk, while keeping one or more permanent copies safely on tape for long-term storage. We can also replicate to another BlackPearl at a remote site, providing redundancy and protection for your most critical archived assets. And as before, we can also replicate to the public cloud for disaster recovery. But there's one more hook I want to show you, and you've seen it before. Some asset managers can't really manage the full breadth of creative content that you may have. Perhaps you can't yet bring 4K or 8K video into your asset manager, or you've got still photos or storyboards or other kinds of video or audio formats. We've had a number of customers that had such things living only on laptops or even USB sticks, completely unprotected and at risk. Whenever you have a BlackPearl with object storage enabled, you can bring in those free clients that I talked about previously, our Eon browser or the Java CLI, and use those to get unmanaged assets protected by BlackPearl on tape. The BlackPearl can easily support multiple workflows with a multi-tenant kind of environment, where you have an automated archive workflow for your asset manager, as well as various manual workflows using our free clients. This way, you can keep all of those other creative assets protected within the same archive infrastructure. And because BlackPearl writes tapes according to the open LTFS standard, the tapes that you write can easily be exported and read by non-BlackPearl systems. Any desktop tape drive with LTFS drivers on the host can read it, and we have a number of post-production customers already taking great advantage of this, handing finished projects off to customers on LTFS tapes written by BlackPearl. BlackPearl can also ingest foreign LTFS tapes, so if you're digitizing legacy content, BlackPearl is a great way to bring those old assets into your new environment. And one more thing, and I really hope you're still with me because this last point is huge. Once your archive is living on BlackPearl, you'll never have to deal with another painful technology migration again. Our Intelligent Object Management feature will allow your BlackPearl to migrate your archive to newer tape technology in the background. All you have to do is add new drives and media to the library, flip a couple switches, and when the archive is otherwise inactive, BlackPearl will re-ingest content from the older media and push it back out to the new media. A self-migrating archive that protects you from vendor lock-in. That's powerful. To learn more about BlackPearl, please visit our developer site at developer.spectralogic.com. To learn more about Spectra as a whole, please visit our corporate website at www.spectralogic.com or send us an email at sales@spectralogic.com. We'd love to hear from you.